Harry Grothjohn. So in 1989, I read this book, The Coming Battle for the Media by William Rusher. He explained that the government was going to restrict ownership of media and that it would be more difficult for free speech to be heard in our culture. And I already recognized, just by looking at the corporate news that was on the mainstream media, that that was all controlled and manipulated, because the stories they delivered each night were the same stories. So there was an obvious censorship taking place by the absence of the real stories that needed to be heard.
Definitely coming under attack, because we know what the Bible says, the New World Order and this one world government, one world religion. Every religion will be allowed, but not Jesus. Because why? Because there's a real God and again, Jesus Christ. And so they want to deny and stop us from giving any acclaim to the real God.
I was looking for an opportunity to be a witness that the Lord would have me to be, and He also took me out of the field that I was in. For 10 years, I was a financial planner with IDS American Express. The Lord convicted me that I was serving my financial planning customers with a means to increase their dependence upon the world rather than their dependence on Christ. The Lord gave me an opportunity to buy this radio station because I had done a financial marketing plan for the owner as one of the last things I did in my securities license in 1991. He told me that he felt the Lord would have him sell it to me. Little did I know that he was actually lying to me and telling me that just because he had somebody else that he was trying to sell the other half of the radio station to. So, be it as it may, the other person couldn't come up with their share of the money. I ended up buying the whole station. Basically, we were trying to do what the Lord would have us to do. The Lord's marketing plan was that we would broadcast the truth, but since the truth isn't popular among advertisers, we had to do high school sports. So we did high school sports to pay for the business of broadcasting Truth Radio.
It's a locally owned station, which I think is pretty rare in our current media. And so it brings a lot of things that are really important to us, gives them an access to the people. 50 years ago in Knoxville, things like local golf tournaments were huge. Things like local baseball was huge. Things still around here, local high school sports are huge. Now it's more, well, what's going on with the Jets and things out of town. So this station kind of is a throwback to, what's happening here, in our backyard.
And that's the marketing plan. Well, I think our local news at the top of every hour identifies us as being the only locally owned media in Blount County. And so we deliver them a unique product that they can't get anywhere else.
Sports and lively information 24 hours a day on WBCR AM 1470 Alcoa, Maryville.
That's what we try and do every day. It's a supernatural adventure into eternity with Yeshua, Jesus, the Messiah, as being the author and finisher of our faith and our witness.
I believe, in first fruits. We need to spend time with God the first thing we go to bed, and hopefully the last thing before we fall asleep.